This is my sincere reflection in this time of mass infection, in the style of Hiawatha, how I wonder why I bother. In our memory we carry images of February, hugs and kisses making merry in a time now legendary. Now the people we are stuck with are the ones we must put up with, and what's worse, vice versa. Up the wall we drive each other, mother, father, sister, brother, kissing cousin, uncle, aunt. Can we get on? Yes, we can't. Now's the time to stop and step back from normal social contact. To perpetuate existence, wash your hands and keep your distance. Some of us don't do the right things. This is why we can't have nice things. Those who won't do lockdown, let down. Those who get down with the shutdown. There are dipsticks out on picnics, numbskulls, dingbats, dumbbells, dimwits. No, you nitwits, that is not what's meant by shutdown or by lockdown. No, if we're to be protected, we must act like we're infected. Must revise the pecking order. Praise the sharer, not the hoarder. Praise our carers in their key roles. All are heroines and heroes. Couriers, it's time to tip them. Nurses, doctors, let's equip them. As cases are exponential and our fears and tears torrential, their courageous care reminds us of the currency of kindness, reveals our power and our potential. Now we find out what's essential.
My first question is and the low light. Good day, everyone.
But it's too late now.
I am here to interview those people who also affected this pandemic. First, I'm going to interview a student named Joey, whom also known as a Hope of Nation. Hi, Joey.
I remember you and me.
Hi, Miss Trisha.
Hello, Joey. I'm going straight to the point. My first question is that, what are the tips that you can share as a student how to stay healthy during this time of pandemic?
First of all, please stay at home, especially if you're 17 years old and below like me. Same goes for the senior citizens. Please don't go out because this is for your own safety. And for the adults, if you're going out to buy some groceries for your family, please don't forget to put on your mask and face shield before going out. For us to stay healthy on this time of pandemic, you can do exercises at home and eat healthy foods as well.
And the second question is that, how about some guidelines that you can share for proper hygiene to protect us against COVID-19? Can you share some tips?
Always wash your hands with soap for about 20 seconds and always bring your alcohol or sanitizer wherever you go. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth because our hands touch many surfaces and can pick up the viruses. Clean and disinfect surfaces frequently, especially those which are regularly touched.
Thank you for sharing with us, Joey. God bless. Second person that I'm going to interview is a teacher. Name, Miss Angelica. Hi, Miss Angelica.
And how careless we.
Hello, Trisha.
So, Miss Angelica, my first question to you is also the same question that I asked to Joey. First is that, what are the tips that you can share to us as a teacher how to stay healthy during this time of pandemic for you to able to teach students properly?
As a teacher, the tips I can give on being healthy to teach students is to eat nutritious food such as vegetables and fruits. Avoid eating sweets like chocolate, candy, or any kinds of sweets. Drink water every day to stay hydrated and exercise every day to keep my body strong. Don't focus too much on work even if it's hard because it takes a long time for us teachers to finish our work. Our brain and body also need rest. Even as teacher, we also need to take care of our health so that we can teach our students. Now that there is a pandemic, we can neglect our health because we don't have it. How can we teach our students? So those are my tips to keep my body healthy to teach my students.
Thank you for that answer, ma'am. Second question is that, how about the guidelines for proper hygiene to protect us against COVID-19, like you as a teacher?
Sure. Always remember before eating, wash your hands so thoroughly, scrub and rinse your hands thoroughly to move dirt. When when leaving the house or going to school, wear a face mask and face shield to prevent infection. Avoid crowds and keep social distancing. Watch the news and follow the protocol. Always be careful, and that's all.
Thank you for your answer and sharing your thoughts about this topic, Ma'am Angelica. We are the third person that I will interview. The people who are sacrificed their lives to protect and to take care for us. One of our frontliners, Miss Stella Breer. Hi, Miss Stella.
Yeah,
all day and all night.
Hello, Miss Trisha.
So, Miss Stella, like I said earlier, I will going straight to the point. So, being a frontliner, what are the tips that you can share to us on how to stay healthy?
As a health worker whose duty is to protect and help others, first you should physical active. Second, take a 30 minutes exercise every day.
Very well said, Miss Stella. So, my second question is that how about some guidelines for proper hygiene to protect us, especially like you in this time of pandemic?
Because of pandemic, as a health worker advice, always put a face mask and face shield while doing a social distancing. If we'll do together, we can make a change and we can stay healthy.
Thank you for your time and cooperation, Miss Stella. We are salute those like you. Keep safe and God bless. So here we are in the last person that we need and the person who are there to say to us what we're gonna do. Hi, Miss Spokesperson Kyla. How are you?
Stay up, it felt so right. We were so young.
Hi, Ms. Trisha. Good day. I am fine, healthy, and ready to fight for this pandemic.
Good to hear that, Miss Spokesperson. So, ma'am, I will ask you same question I asked earlier. My first question is that, being a spokesperson, what are the tips that you can give to us on how to stay healthy? Things that you do to stay healthy.
Actually, being a spokesperson, there's a lot of work to do and meetings need to attend, right? And in order for me to protect my health and safety, I always ensure that I am carrying myself right. These three tips that I'm sharing right now is the ways that I am doing to stay healthy and safe. First of all, you need to know yourself. What I mean is, you need to ask yourself, are you tired? Do you want to rest or you want to sleep? And when you know the answer, then stop. Stop pursuing yourself to do more even if you're already tired because the work that you're doing will not ended up good. Second, stay fit and active. In your room, just do some exercises that will bring a positive vibe in your body. Being active brings a motivation for you to fight the stress ahead from you and to fight the negative things that could affect your health. And lastly, eat nutritious food and avoid emotional eating. I know this pandemic brings so much stress, and to ease that stress, we often do the stress eating, but that is not good. This virus SARS-CoV-2 targets our respiratory system, so developing a strong immune system can help us to sustain our body as it familiarizes itself with new virus in the event we get sick. So I make a habit to have more fruits and vegetables on hand at home. Eat whole foods like dark, leafy greens, oranges, tomatoes, and even fresh herbs that are loaded with vitamins, fibers, and minerals to fight this virus and also to make ourselves more healthier.
So, thank you for that answer, ma'am. So, ma'am, my second question is that, how about some guidelines for proper hygiene that you do this time of pandemic?
I know that you know what are the guidelines and proper hygiene we must follow, and like what our governments always tells and remind to us that these protocols is a must. So, to protect ourselves and also the others, I personally follow these protective measures. I clean my hands often. I always bring my alcohol or hand sanitizer with me, limiting my time spent in crowded places. I avoid close contact with someone who is sick. I always clean and disinfect touched objects and surfaces, and most importantly, I always wear my face mask and face shield.
Thank you, Miss Spokesperson Kyla. That's it, people. We hear some of the guidelines and tips that my interviewee said. So keep safe and God bless.